So I'm going to apply the link. Okay, so I'm going to open here the CDN. So you are going to use the bootstrap, and after that you can open this bootstrap and you can use this one, and here add this link. Okay, so I'm going to apply again the script link also. So you can use the script link also, so directly you can use outside of the HTML. So that is in the header part, so you can use here. Okay, next here I am going to add the body. In the body only I am adding, okay, I am adding the class here, class here P and 4. Okay, padding, this is padding we are calling it as. So next here div class container, okay, div class container. So it is one container actually. So here I am going to add first the batches. Okay, the batches is the one concept here. How it will be, we will see. So I am going to add h2. This is the second highest heading tag. So I am adding the corresponding name, that will be the batches, and after that I am taking here the P. So here the B tag. What is the B tag? That is the bolt, right? So here I am adding the definition. Some text I am adding here. Okay, definition. Here I am going to add the batches. Okay, batches or small. Okay, small count or label, small count or label, indicators, just chunk of text I'm adding. Okay, used small, used to highlight, new or unread, something I'm adding, junk text. Okay, start P. So here see, padding is added. So I'm going to add it. The P4 I have added over there, right? So in that I'm going to take. I'm going to remove the class, that is the padding. So see here. So in the P4, the predefined function is added automatically in the P4. Why? I am going to add some bootstrap links over there. Okay, are you getting, Kavya? So I will add some text here using button. Okay, so the button class. So taking btn and btn. So this is the primary thing. Okay, this is the primary thing what I am going to add. Okay, so message span class. So this the text will be the dark actually. So this is 4 I am going to add. Okay, so is the HR, that is the horizontal line will be present over there. Okay, we will see. See here, this is the line for HR, this is the button, this is the 4. So this is the 4, just normally I have added in the span. So it is some background color also added without using any CSS, just a span tag for the span tag, this is added. Okay, so this is about the batches. Only the batch I have added the 4 something here. Okay, so after that I'm going to add after HR here H2. This is the progress. This is the 2 progress I'm going to add. Two progress bars. Okay, so after that I'm going to add here the P and here B, definition B. Okay, so here progress bars show the current progress. Okay, so the current progress of some, I'm going to add some text only. This is not that much of important, just a chunk of text I'm adding here. It is not that much of important. Okay, you can use any text here. Okay, for uploads dot p. Okay, so this is the bold. I'm going to remove this, not here. So whole the text will be bold. So I need only the definition will be bold here. Okay, I need only the definition will be bold here. So after that, next I'm going to add some div. It is nothing but container. Here the class progress. Okay, here the class is progress. Div class progress. Div it is class progress bar style width. So here directly I'm going to add the 60% of width. I'm going to add in here. Okay, so 60% here is div. I'm going to close here. This is the parent div only. This is the child div. I'm closing here. Okay, so this is one div, that is the parent div. So in that parent div I have added the child div, and after that I need some line here. So because of that I have added HR. Okay, so I'm going to refresh. See this. This is a 60% of progress bar I'm adding. So using what? Using progress bar, using the width. How much of the width I need? I have added that much of width and the 60%. So literally it will be seen in the feedback something in the real-time example, right? So after that I'm going to add the spinners. Okay, so here only I will add the spinners. So after this in the HR, so H2, this is the what is the H2? H2 will be the second highest heading tag. So here I'm going to add the spinners. So this will be the P, and inside that B. So that is the bold tag. So definition, I'm going to use the definition. So some definition I'm going to add. So here the spinners are loading indicators to show ongoing ongoing process. Okay, so this is the one tag I have added. So after that I'm going to take one div, here class, that will be spinner. I want to add here spinner border. So for the border I'm going to adding this spinner border, and the text will be the success. So text success status I'm adding here. So after that inside of div I'm going to add class, here spinner grow. Okay, spinner grow text primary. So the primary will be the bootstrap class. So this is the parent div, one div is close. So what is this? This is the main div. Okay, so if how to identify means you can hover that on the div, corresponding that div it will be hovered as automatically. Okay, so here HR, so we will see. So this is a spinning. What happened? Something spin is happening here, like in the gaming applications, like that it will be used. See here how much of it is good. So this is the spinners, you can tell it as. Okay, so after that pagination. So pagination means what? It will be redirecting to the one page to another page. So for controlling of the data, in the world of versions we will use the paginations as well. Okay. Is it clear, right, Kavya?
Yes, okay.
So after that what we have pagination. So how the pagination will be? We are not writing any backend code here. We will see how the pagination will be work. Okay, so here I'm going to add H2. So this is the, what is this? This is the second highest heading tag. So you can use pagination. Okay, pagination here. So the pagination you can add P, in that B. So here the definition. So in that definition, only the definition will be bold here. After the B tag it will be not happening. Okay, the pagination, so divides, the pagination is divides long content. Okay, long content, the pagination divides the long content into multiple pages and provides navigation links. Okay, so I'm going to add the nav tag. So this is a semantic tag. In that semantic tag I'm going to add something. So L1 UL class pagination. So the pagination will be the class here. Li class page. So this is what this, the page means this is a class one. So the class name I'm setting the page item. Okay, so here I'm going to add the anchor tag, a tag. So class page link. Okay, href means what? H reference. So here the reference I'm getting the hash. So here the ash will be just normally I'm not creating any outside of the page here. So here what happened, the page is I'm going to add the page name that will be the previous, okay, previous page I'm adding here. So I want to add the page 1 and page 2 as well. Here we will see once I'm going to executing. So the page is happening. So after that I will add the some pages, 1 and 2 pages I will add. So using UL tag only I'm adding here. List of items, okay, this is a list of items. I have added some page here that will be 1 and 2 and 3, okay. So this is pages is happening. So after that the next, so here I'm going to add HR, okay. Page is not adding, why? So see here the page 1, page 2 and page 3, okay. So page 1, page 2 and page 3. Here what happened, here the URL is changing something. So see here the page 2, page 1, here we don't have any control, so that's why it's showing normal thing. So while you're going to clicking on the particular page, so it is highlighting, right? So that is called it as pagination. In real time example, like in a older version, the Amazon, Flipkart, the pagination version will be there. So like that the pagination will be work, okay. Next, what is list of groups? So the list of groups means the page, all the groups will be like the content should be display the list format, that is called it as list of items, okay. So I'm going to use the list of items here after H tag. So here H2, in the H2 here I'm going to take list groups, okay, list groups. So I'm going to take P, here the B. So in the B I will take the definition here, okay, definition. So after that the definition, in that I will add the chunk of text here, list groups are used to display a series of content, okay, series of content items in a list of format, okay. So there's some text I have added here. So list of items I'm going to add. So the list of items, what we can use UL tag, so that will be the order list. So an order list, okay. In that unordered list I'm going to add using I will add the class here only, okay. Why? Because I'm adding the bootstrap here, right? So here the class I'm going to take the class name that will be the list groups, okay. So after list groups I'm going to add li. So class list groups item. Okay, list group item. Okay, and active item. Okay, so here I'm adding the same thing, copy. Here I'm adding second item. Okay, so here I'm adding third item, second item and third item. So the list of items is happening like that, and open in default browser. So what happened here, in the list of items is present in the group of list. Okay, so next one, what we have the cards. So here I'm going to add so I will add here, that will be the H2. So here sixth one I'm taking corresponding, so cards. Okay, so the cards will be the image cards and all the things. Okay, so I'm going to add the cards, so that will be the P tag, here the B, here I'm taking the definition. Okay, so after definition, cards are flexible. Okay, cards are flexible containers for content like text, images and links. So like that we will use this type of over there, and I'm going to add image src. So I'm adding some, already I have downloaded that one. Okay, so the images, so the image link I have added here. So we don't have the closing tag for image, right? So after that I'm going to use the div. For that div I'm using the card body. Okay, so the class, so in that class card, so in that class the card style width 18. So for the units I'm going to take, okay, EM. So units, for the units I'm going to take this one. So after that here I'm going to take image. I'll again in that card body we need to take first, okay, just a second. We need to take some button like. So here art, I'm going to take art. So art will be the some nature. Suppose we don't have any internet issue something, so it will be printed or our message will be printed. So one more thing I'm telling you, please remember that we don't have the indent tag for image. Okay, so after that I'm going to take one div. So the class I'm taking the card body here. Next I'm taking here h5. h5 means what? The h5 will be the smallest heading tag. So up to h12 and h1 and h2 will be the biggest heading tag. From h3 to h6 it will be the smallest indication tags. Okay, so after that I'm going to add the class also here. So the class here I'm going to take card title we need first. So the card body I'm setting here. After that I'm setting the card title also. Okay, so here the card title I'm taking. So this is the card title. So I'm going to end in that one. So after that I'm going to take P class, so card text. Okay, so some quick example. Okay, some quick example. Text inside the card like that. Okay, so here I'm taking a h reference. Here I'm going to take something, so class btn button. I'm adding here the button primary. Okay, so btn primary. So here I'm adding some text to go somewhere. Okay, so after the two divs I'm going to add the HR. What is HR? Horizontal line will be present over there. So I'm going to executing this. So the card one, it is presented. So it is going somewhere. It is going up. So why? Over there I have added the hash. So hash, it is taking something. Okay.